Just a gorgeous fall afternoon in the heart of Texas. No weather to speak of. Sun out, roof open. Yes, yes, and yes. A great day for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction of the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with Ben Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? Fielded in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
James Washington, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Quick throw, and it's caught by Gallup. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 24-yard line.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Cowboys. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Elliott.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here, complete.
Prescott.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. To throw is Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
He was pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
Prescott from the gun on third. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
35-yard line.
And again, it's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
Prescott's pass.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Steelers' 36-yard line.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 16.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
This is brought in at the 21. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Complete.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Go 47. Switch. Go. Get out there.
Here's Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. No gain on that one, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 24. The ultimate speedster, showing that speed in front of this home crowd. They love that.
Made me stand up on that run because right now all I want to do is wave to the crowd. More noise. You got to reward him for that one. A big-time monster run.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Now Elliott. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Schultz, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Lining up for the point.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 6-point game.
Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Deontay Johnson, 81 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead.
The kick is
and it's up and good.
That's the score, Steelers 14, Cowboys 13.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a second down coming up. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
Intercepted.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now this throw complete to Washington. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Steelers.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Setting up the screen, this is Samuels. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
The 13-yard line.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
James Washington.
3 first-half touchdown passes now for Ben Roethlisberger. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First down carry by Elliott. And some space here. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big run that time by Elliott. And even 50 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think so they can be in the right position to be in the right spot, as he was there to pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fields this way up at the 17. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
C.D. Lamb on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
On second and goal, Roethlisberger. And this will be caught by his big tight end, Ebron, for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown.
Big Ben with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Cowboys 13. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
stepping up. He's going to keep it. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Let him know, let him know. Hey, check right. Watch it.
Play action now. Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
It's a gain of 9.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
29-yard line.
First carry for James Conner. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 12. And
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he will go down, a Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. And the pressure gets to him again. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Flushed out right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
intercepted.
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Well, if he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yeah.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Washington with a catch, middle of the field. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He's going to launch it for Washington. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Go to 54, go to 54. We own them. 6 guys. Switch it, hey. Go to 53.
Final play of the half, Prescott. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. To try again after the sack. Prescott, he'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And now here is another interception. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick.
The Steelers.
Well, they were obviously backed up, had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and...
Yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10. Now it's Roethlisberger. Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. First target, first catch, and a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. James Washington was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Anthony Brown on the tackle. A 7-yard gain on the play. And
they'll try and run forward with Connor. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play.
Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And the Cowboys have recovered. And they're going to come up empty here on 4th down. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right, and that is incomplete here.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Michael Gallup with touchdown number 8 on the year. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And this doesn't work. Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Roethlisberger. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
First down, Steelers.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll run with Samuels. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. 3 yards on the gain. They're going to need to do better on this next play. It'll be 3rd and 12.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He gets it left side to Johnson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down.
The Steelers first down.
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Back now in Arlington. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Roethlisberger quickly to the flat, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. How about Ben Roethlisberger, his 5th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
His kick is
and he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Steelers 42, Cowboys 19.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jonathan Cyprien. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he stopped immediately there. Jalen Smith tied for 6th in the NFL in tackles last year, in on the stop there.
2nd and 10. at the Cowboys' 49-yard line.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Everson Griffin able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Steelers on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and a mile. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On first down, Connor. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
James Conner.
Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Play action. It's Roethlisberger.
18-yard line.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, a run with Connor. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. Flush to his right. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Steelers 49, Cowboys 19.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the punt unit on. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line.
The Steelers take over.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts, and in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
On second down, Connor looking for space. There he goes, right side. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 9. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. And they take a knee. So this offense, which was humming all game, ends on a negative play. We didn't see many of those as he takes the knee, but what an explosion and a good win.
Can we call it a negative positive play?
There you go.
An oxymoron to end the ball game.
And they can watch the clock go down and celebrate the victory. So this offense, which was humming all game, ends on a negative play. We didn't see many of those as he takes the knee, but what an explosion and a good win.
Can we call it a negative positive play?
There you go.
An oxymoron to end the ball game.
And they can watch the clock go down and celebrate the victory. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game,